Well, over the past 12 months, I've mentioned about the outstanding talent we have here in the training and driving ranks as far as the young men and women are concerned. One of those particular young men is Nathan Xuereb, and I caught up with Nathan at Clubman Angle today. Well, Nathan, there was never any doubt the moment you took your first breath, harness racing was always going to be your calling.
Yeah, it's sort of born into the blood, and it's just sort of always what I've wanted to do and love, and there wasn't much else I could do it through school. So yeah, just harness racing was my path.
And how did the family get involved in harness racing?
Oh, through to grandparents, like my great grandfather. He had horses, only a few at the time, and just through to his kids and my grandfathers and that, and now down to my father and through to me. Yeah, just sort of always through the blood, and yeah, just pass it down through generations.
Nathan, you've worked your way through to the senior ranks, the typical way, mini trotters, maxis, and then the rising stars.
Yeah, it also got to start from the bottom and work your way up. And my parents and grandparents bought me my first mini trotter when I was the age of 5, and started there, and through to the maxi trots after that, and then into the big league. And I got caught upon when I was sort of first couple of seasons of my career and into the rising stars, which was a big thrill.
You've always said right from the start, Nathan, since you got heavily involved in harness racing, you love what you do, and that was given some recognition when you were able to drive in your first Group 1 races during the Bathurst Gold Crown Carnival.
Yeah, drivers like me always thrill, and to drive in the big stakes and to drive up against the likes of Luke McCarthy and Fitzpatrick's and Morris's and people like that, Turnbulls, of course. It was a big thrill, and you learn a lot out of it.
Nathan, you've driven over 100 winners. Would Bella Claire be one of your favourites?
Yeah, one of them. She was my first Group 1 drive, so you sort of can't knock that back. Red Belly Jack won me the Golden Guitar up at Tamworth. That was a real big thrill, and just little honest horses like that. I haven't driven no superstars, but horses that go out each week and try their heart out. That's all I ask for.
Nathan, your father Michael's also a very noted trainer, very devoted to harness racing.
Yeah, he is. It's sort of a hobby to him, but it's sort of what we know, and we love doing it, and it just sort of gets us outside and doing things together.
Well, Nathan, apart from being a very talented young trainer driver, you're also involved in probably the hardest part of racing, and that is that of a farrier, a back-breaking occupation. What made you go down that path?
I just sort of, when I sort of left school, my interest was always to find a job. Just always to have something to fall back onto, just in case things didn't go the way I wanted them to go. And like I said, there wasn't much things I could do through school. So I loved harness racing, I loved the sport, I loved horses, and it's just something, hard work isn't something I'm afraid of. And whilst I can drive and train horses, I can also, get under them and shoo away.
And we've just had a bit of a chat here before the interview started, and a little bit of a link between us. My late uncle, Albert O'Cass, OAM, who was certainly considered as the master farrier in Australia.
Yeah, he was. There's still a lot of talks now through the generations on how good he was, and a lot of people learn off him. And one of them people that learn off him was Craig Cross. It's now, one of the best trainers going around. He learned off him, and I do all the shoeing for Craig Cross. So things that I'm not sure of, I'll ask Craig for a bit of advice, and he hands things down that he learned off him down to me. So it's sort of one of them sports and industries that everyone helps out everyone, and it's just always learning things off the older generation.
Nathan, you must get a big thrill when the likes of King of Swing and Bling It On winning the Hunter Cup, and of course King of Swing winning everything, the fact that they're having this great success and you are the farrier.
Yeah, a lot of drivers my age, thrive to be in the Group 1s and driving them. I get a big thrill watching King of Swing and Bling It On and horses like that go around and win Group 1s, and knowing that, I shod that horse, and when he went out on the track he was sound and I done my job properly.
Nathan, it is a huge responsibility. There's a lot riding on your skill.
Yeah, it is. It's sometimes you go to bed at night wondering if you've done things properly, but when they go out and put their foot on the track, and Luke McCarthy and drivers like that steer them home and they get the win, it's a real big thrill to watch them go around.
Well, Nathan, it's been great to catch up with you today, and hopefully you'll be in a Group 1 position, not just as the farrier, but also maybe the trainer driver.
Yeah, hopefully one day.